and welcome to another video from Girlish Gurus.
Susan, what are we talking about today?
Well, we hope you got to catch the last video we posted, which was all about Joy going through a time in her life where she felt she needed to make some changes. She was approaching 50 and decided she really wanted to get physically and spiritually fit, and we kind of showed you how that all started. Well, this video is going to knock your socks off.
Yeah, this is something. We get to meet the makeover guy.
The makeover guy. So in this video, Joy shares with you her experience in going out to visit the makeover guy and what that meant to her and how that actually led her in to what was about to be her 51st year on this earth. What a great time to do this for yourself.
It was fantastic. It was a great experience, and you're going to see in the next video parts of me going through that transformation and a little bit of an explanation about my childhood and sort of why I needed the makeover guy experience.
Yeah, it was something she was really excited about. It was fun to be able to watch her go through that experience. I wish I could have been there with her, but I think she needed to do it on her own, and it really was fantastic. So please make sure you watch, and there will be a podcast associated with this video, just like there was with the last one, where we talk about this whole process that Joy went through in going out to Minnesota and meeting with the makeover guy, and we think you'll really enjoy it. So please watch both videos, listen to both podcasts. We know they're going to be uplifting and fun.
You'll enjoy them. And while we're here, don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel and share this video on your social media platforms so other people can enjoy it, and hit the bell notification button so you can be notified when we post new videos.
Absolutely. So
without further ado, here's part number 2.
The makeover guy.
Hi, I'm Joy, and this is my makeover story. But first, here's a little background about me. I'm an attorney, author, podcaster, public speaker, and content creator. Now, I didn't always feel like I needed a makeover. In fact, I used to feel like I had it, that style and confidence factor. Up until about a few years ago, I felt like I could still look nice once in a while, but I lost it in my mid-40s. I'm 48. I'm transitioning away from the active practice of law into a whole new world for me. This is something I have been not great at since I was a kid. And being a lawyer, particularly a trial attorney, it's no big deal for me to put on a business suit and always look appropriate, always look correct, always look sort of stylish. And so that has worked well for me for a number of years, that sort of formula. And now that formula is going away. And so for me to figure out how to look appropriate and stylish, I'm really curvy. I'm short, as you can see from the picture. So it's a fine line between chic and clown for me. And I want to not look like a clown. Let's go back a little further, shall we? These are my parents when they were young. And this is my family, my parents, my siblings, and me, the world's cutest baby in my mother's arms. Oh, look at that round head. What a cute baby. And from this picture, you can see where I get my fashion sense. Now, I know my parents were probably just happy I was wearing clothes because feeding, housing, and clothing 4 kids, well, it wasn't easy. You know how it goes. And then there's this woman, my mother's mother. She loved pink and purple and fuchsia and feathers and gold and big jewelry. And she passed that love on to me. And then every Saturday night, she would do this to me. Make me sleep in pink curlers, so the next morning I could get up and go to church looking like this. Hated the hair, loved the shoes, I was okay with the dress. But the hair was torture. The bad hair started in kindergarten. Here I am, looking like a ragamuffin in my favorite jungle t-shirt. And the bad hair hits just kept on coming. 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade. And 6th grade, who's that little boy? 7th grade, 8th grade, and nice glasses, right? This is my last school picture until my senior picture. I just could not take the bad hair humiliation anymore. Couldn't do it. But I did have my moments. Here I am leaving for my junior prom, and here's my senior picture, which actually turned out pretty good, thanks to a great photographer. Then I graduated from high school, and then I graduated from college, and this is my mom and I on my college graduation day. I love this picture. She was so happy. We lost her in 2003, and I miss her every single day, even if she did put me in ugly clothes. She always did the best she could. Thanks, Mom. Love you. Then I graduated from law school, all 170 pounds of me. All I did was study and eat. Then I got a job. You can see how thrilled I was. And incidentally, this is the only time I've ever colored my hair before my makeover. Fast forward about 10 years, and I married the best, cutest, most wonderful guy in the world. And we've been married for 16 years and still going strong. Here I am 16 years later, looking like a quarantine refugee. Okay, by this point, I'd gone through the beginning of my menopause-based health issues, and I had lost a little weight, so I was feeling much, much better physically. And that was a huge relief. I know I don't need to tell you that. That's when the Makeover Guy came into my life. Now, for those of you who don't know who the Makeover Guy is, well, you really need to head over to his YouTube channel, Makeover Guy, and check out his videos. They're amazing. Oh, and buy his book too. I'll get to that in a minute. First of all, the Makeover Guy is Christopher Hopkins, a multi-talented guy who started out in life as a baritone vocalist and performer. He's a great singer, amazing voice. And like many of us who start down a creative's path, between gigs, you have to pay the bills. And so to do that, he trained as a hairstylist and went to work helping women look their very best in Minneapolis at a very early age. And in 2017, he and his husband, Robert Lindquist, opened Makeover Guy Appearance Studios. In 2021, they developed a new business model, which allowed them to spend several days working with one client at a time to help her achieve her ideal style and beauty goals. And I was fortunate enough to get picked for a Makeover Guy experience in August of 2021. And here are some video clips from that experience. At the time, I was working on my personal finance content, so I took my dollar llama along with me, and you're going to see him in some of the pictures as well. So that's, by way of explanation, what that little llama is. It's my little dollar llama. Anyway, without further ado, welcome to Makeover Guy Appearance Studios in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And this is where the magic happens. Makeover Guy Appearance Studios here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Beautiful place. Let me tell you, I was so ready to start having fun With these two ladies, Kayla and Jamie, wonderful, talented, and sweet. And then, of course, I got to meet Joanne Hopkins, the one and only wardrobe woman. And here's a little of what she had to say about me.
Well, according to this, you have a medium neck, which is ideal. Medium bone structure, shoulder broad sloping, perfect. Your balanced body to leg length, so you're a C, which means you look more like this gal, okay, as opposed to having a short body and long legs or vice versa. So that's good. You're already balanced. And what we're trying to do here is create balance with what you wear.
Okay.
And you're starting out balanced, so that's a good thing. And bust to waist to hips, you're a 0, which is ideally proportioned. But the fact is, good boobs are important because the more projection you have here, the less you'll ever notice what's going on under here should you start getting more tummy. So that's good. Plus, it keeps you, if you have a good bra and you're up where you belong, you look younger. So you're on the right track.
Ladies and gentlemen, the incomparable Joanne Hopkins. And I'm also glad to know I've got something to work with. Okay, so here's my before shot. You can see this is just me, quarantine refugee. And the first thing they did was wax my brows and tint them. And I just couldn't believe what a difference it made, how it opened my eyes and face up. And then Jamie colored my hair. I swear, there was so much foil in my hair, I could help E.T. phone home. Then the fun really got started. This is the first day of makeup, so the first trial run. And in general, I really liked it a lot. It's a little drag queen on the lips, but otherwise, I liked it a lot. And the next day, we did another makeup trial, and Christopher cut my hair! This is a sneak peek before the final style on Saturday. Quarantine refugee is gone! And here is the final makeup on day 3.
So look all the way up. Right in this ridge. Anywhere where you see that pink. I kind of get underneath the lashes with it. Place to start.
Once we got the hair and makeup done, it was time for the first outfit. Now this was the first possible outfit, and I liked it a lot. I felt like it was really slimming and interesting. I just really loved the sleeves. Of course, who doesn't love a black pair of pants? Very slimming. And I also really loved the shoes. Now it's time for the big reveal. Are you ready? Here we go. Ta-da! Here it is, the final look. I just love it. The color, the style, the fabric, the turtleneck. It really hit every single one of my buzzwords. Polished, stylish, elegant, classic, and of course, fabulous! I just love it. I didn't plan this shot, but here I am in my hotel room with my halo, savoring my experience while I get ready for dinner at the hotel, and then get ready to go home the next day. Now here's my first attempt at recreating the look at home. Not too bad. I need to practice, of course, but still pretty good. I was pretty happy with the way I was able to do the makeup, and the hair is pretty simple and straightforward too, so not too bad. I know you're going to recognize this girl. Here's Susan's reaction to my makeover. Okay, you ready? Okay.
Oh my gosh.
What do you think?
I love it. I absolutely love it. You look stunning.
Thank you. Don't you love it?
I do. Do you?
Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh. I love it.
I can't get over the difference. You look so much happier and younger even.
Right?
I love the hair. Absolutely love the hair.
Thank you.
And your face looks beautiful.
Well, and this is me redoing it, and I've got to practice some more, but...
And you look thinner. Are you thinner?
Well, I'm wearing Joanne's suggestion shirt kind of thing.
I absolutely love it.
Don't you love it? Yay! Thank you, Christopher. Final thoughts? Oh, there are so many. So many things I would like to say about my makeover, and in fact, Susan and I do a deep dive into this experience and what it meant to me in our next Girlish Gurus podcast episode, which will be posted shortly. You can listen to it or watch it here on YouTube, on Podbean, iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music, and Google Podcasts. Suffice it to say, it took a long time for me to really process what the experience meant to me, but I can tell you, it is so much more than a haircut and makeup. Truly. It was wonderful, and I'm so glad I got to experience it. I wish every woman could do it. I really do. Christopher actually posted a video of my makeover on his YouTube channel, and I'll put a link to it in the description if you'd like to see it. I strongly encourage you to head over there to his YouTube channel, Makeover Guy, and watch it. It's so good. And while you're there, give the video a like and subscribe to his channel, of course. And I have been working to keep the look up as best I possibly can. Of course, I am not Christopher Hopkins, so I can't recreate it exactly. But I do think I've been doing pretty well with the hair and makeup for the most part. The clothes continue to be a little bit of a challenge for me, but I'm working on it every day. And while you might not be able to get a makeover, you can apply for one of the limited slots every year when applications open up, usually in the spring. Just go to his website, makeoverguy.com, get on his mailing list, and they'll notify you when the application process opens up. If you can't get a makeover, you can always get his book, Staging Your Comeback, a complete beauty revival for women over 45, and I'll put a link to it in the description of this video, of course. I have to say that this book has a lot of great information and tips in it to help you stage your comeback and reinvent yourself. It's worth the investment, so go get your copy today. I enjoyed reading it. I still use it for a reference. I look at it all the time, so go get your copy. It's worth it. Finally, I want to say a big thank you to Christopher Hopkins, Robert Lindquist, Kayla Francis, and Joanne Hopkins. Thank you for all that you've done. I really appreciate it. You are true artists and wonderful people.
Where she was about to turn 50 and just decided she needed to get healthier.
Let's start that over. Let's start over.
Well, we are hoping that you got to see the last video we posted, which was all about Joy starting down this path of making changes in her life. It was late 19... No. Oh my God. You can cut that out, right?
I'm 100 years old.
All right, I'm going to start that part over again.